Welcome to the MVP.
It's the Man's View Podcast.
Baby.
You heard. We back here again for another week to give you guys the podcast. The only we can motherfucker give you. I don't know. I think it's some kind of algorithm when I don't know if I can cuss that early on the show, but hey, it just happened. I'm sorry. I'm tight. Calm down. Thank y'all for tuning in again. Of course, I got my player partners with me. You know what I'm saying? I got the boy Book, Morris Smith, aka Will Chestnut, aka Book.
You know I'm up in here. You know I'm up in here. I'm here, man.
From word of mouth.
Long day.
From word of mouth, the boys like that first segment, man. They was kind of with us on the second one. Something about Book is a trip and all that shit. They wasn't feeling
take
that.
flight because Book is a trip.
Yeah, they wasn't feeling that. They agreed with me on that one. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just saying.
Awesome haters. We gonna stay with it straight from the book. You know what I'm saying? Straight from the book. We're gonna stick with it, but you know, I get it. I'm like Kanye. I'm ahead of my time. We're gonna get into that.
Hey man, I tried to make it fly, man. I gave you some Marvel shit, man. It looked nice, man. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's why they liked it more. You know what I'm talking about? The other one was just a plane ticket. You know what I'm saying? You could at least put some you know, some aeronautical shit in the background, like you know what I'm saying? Like it's all good.
No, you don't like that shit, man. Boy G Money, what's happening with you, dog?
Man,
Black man. What's good, man?
I'm chilling, man.
You a week late with your Black Panther shit. I just want to let you know that.
Yeah.
Nah, I had to follow up, man.
You a week late.
On too. Where's
it? Book, let them know why we was in tune last week, man.
Bruh, like we didn't even discuss this, y'all. Real talk. And somebody had asked me, like, hey, did we do a shout out, you know, for the anniversary of his passing, you know, for Chadwick Boseman? And I was like, damn. I was like, no, we sure didn't. I was like, we taped before all of that even happened or came up. So I'm like, I wasn't even tracking it. But then I even forgot that we had on Black Panther t-shirts. Yo, man, I'll tell you, we on a whole different wavelength out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when we don't do stuff with intention, it has purpose and meaning. So shout out to us, man. Shit, the MVP, who else can do something on accident and have it mean and it have purpose? You know what I'm saying? And value. So shout out, you know what I'm saying, to Chadwick. You still miss, man, and we appreciate everything that you gave us while you were here. So, you know, we just request that you rest humbly, King, and you know, see your family meet you again. So shout out to you, man. But you know, we're gonna be forever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Go ahead and
yeah, but he got it.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm Wakanda forever just yet. I'm still right there. But yo, Chadwick Boseman, do your thing. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you, man. I'm with you.
But anyway, thank y'all, man, for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? It's been a long week, man. Long week. But is it just me, or just feel like these weeks is like flying past lately?
Man,
it's like
August felt like a blur, bro.
Man, it's already September, and I want to do something that we have never done before. I'm going to give my own fucking self a shout out. My birthday, September 3rd, Virgo season. Let's get it. You heard.
I don't know about that, but you know, happy birthday coming. You know what I'm saying? But Virgo season, I don't know about that.
Virgo season.
I know your favorite song. You know his favorite song, right, Greg?
Virgo season by what's the name?
Nasty Nas, Ludacris,
and Luda,
Dougie Fresh, Virgo.
Ain't Luda on there too?
Baby girl, won't you come and take my hand? Sometimes and chill with the Virgo. You sipping on Merlot. You ain't gotta be my girl. Yeah, go ahead, Virgo. Go on, play that.
Yo, I also want to shout out my sister-in-law, Landria.
Okay. Yeah,
her birthday was just yesterday. We were filming on September 1st. Her birthday was August 31st. Once again, Virgo season in full effect. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to her. I know it's past by the time this airs, but you know what I'm saying? I got to give my fellow Virgo a shout out. Thank you. You know what I'm talking about? Thank you just for being awesome. You know what I'm talking about? For being born when you were born. Can't help it. Virgos are the best. Say something else. Okay. Now we can move on. I know I'm the first nigga to give his own self a shout out. It is what it is. Too bad. And I did it after the fact because I didn't want to do it before the fact, because then I didn't want niggas coming up to me saying happy birthday. I'm that kind of nigga. I don't want the praise. I just, you know what I'm saying? Just it's past by then. By the time this come out, it'd be like it's past. You can't tell me belated. None of that shit. I don't want that. Anyway.
So what's the name dropping on your birthday then?
Yeah, Six God. Six God. Yeah.
That's what happened. That's what he said. That's what Drake said.
Yeah.
He said he gonna drop on September the 3rd on Friday. We gonna see. I don't want to say anything about it. I don't want to give no anticipations about it. But I want to know about another person that dropped last week. Kanye West. He dropped the Donda album. And I think it was only right for us to give a quick review of what we heard. What I heard, I listened to it twice.
The whole thing?
Let me preface. The album's so fucking long, I started over because I was like, let me listen to it from the beginning all the way through, and I couldn't finish it again for the second time. But I got to about, I want to say about 20. Let me be fair. I got to about song 20. So I'm missing 7 songs, but it is what it is. I got a nice little overview of the album. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I want to hear you guys' opinion on the Donda album. Let's go.
I'll let Book go first.
You sure? You want me to go?
Y'all know I wish Cody was here. I mean,
well, let me go first. Let me go first. I see Book revving up. Let me get my little points out the way, because it seems like you don't want to be in front of this train rolling. You know what I'm saying? So let me get my little 2 cents out the way. If I could be totally honest, from the songs I heard, I'm gonna say up to 20. I'm not gonna say the last 7. Up to 20.
Are we rating right before you start? Let me cut you off just real quick. How are we rating it? Are we rating it 1 through 10? Are we rating it?
Man, let's go back to the source. Let's go back to the source, Greg. Let's give it the mics. Up to 5 mics.
All right, cool.
Yeah, let's go. Let's give it some mics. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
We the MVP. Let's give it the MVP trophies. I can put that shit on the screen.
But you know, same thing.
Yeah, we give it the MVP trophies. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay,
that's the MVP trophy.
Right.
My thing, how I feel about the album, and I want to be totally honest. I feel like he did a good job of playing people because people was expecting one thing. They was expecting old Kanye. And Kanye gave him more of Jesus is the King, or what is it? Jesus is
I think
that's the album. I think it was more of that. And to be totally honest, most of the songs that I liked was in that vein. I didn't like the songs that he went on the other way with different people. The Jay-Z song was garbage. Let's just be real. That shit wasn't good. Jay-Z got a lackluster verse on there. And then Jay-Z was like, I'm going to give him something because it's an olive branch. But then on the verse, he said, we might be the return of Watch the Throne. Then he said, might be. Like, if he was, you know, Jay-Z, if Jay-Z was felt the way about you, he'd be like, this is the return of Watch the Throne. He would have said it. He would have proclaimed it. That nigga was like, I still don't know about this nigga real quick. It might be. You know what I'm talking about? Don't get too hyped. It might be. I like more of the songs with the choir, just to be totally honest. I like more of the songs towards the guy thing, and most people probably don't like that. Yeah. But I felt it sounded better because I think he was in that mode. Yeah, he was probably stretched himself to go out of the realm. That's why so many fucking songs. I think in that album, he had a good album in that album. But if you put all the songs that I heard together, it's not a good album. But he could have pieced together these songs and made probably like a good album and a decent album. That's how I feel. So out of that, I give the Donda album, I give it 3.5. Just because I did like those songs with the choirs and stuff where he was actually talking introspective about himself and what he going through. Those songs was all right to me. You know what I'm saying? But that Jay-Z song, oh, good Lord. Throw that shit in the trash. That's what I got for you.
So you said what? 3.5?
3.5 MVP trophies. Yeah, 3.5. It's on you, G Money.
It's on me. Oh,
yeah, it's on you, man. You do not want to go after the book, man. Just go handle this now.
It's gonna be hard to clean up, Greg.
Yeah,
I mean, but y'all
bounty
know
sheet ain't gonna get it,
man. I mean,
but we got to hear everything.
Yeah, absolutely. I did get a chance, exactly almost like LaFrance. Like, I started over. I started it. I tried to go through. But then I kept looking. I was like, yeah, it's like 27 songs. Mm-hmm. That's 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? So I got about done with about half of a first album. But I also heard that he was trying to do like 2 parts to it. That's why he had a Jail 1 and Jail 2. Either or, it don't matter. There's a lot of things I want to talk about, but for the sake of time and Book's roller coaster train, train that's coming. He's shuffling cars, you know what I'm saying? trying to keep all his thoughts together. Nah, man, I think the first initial thing I thought when I heard it, I immediately thought like, okay, he was trying to make a whole album of Jesus Walks, like in that vein a little bit, you know what I'm saying, in that sense, and kind of like how LaFrance saying like Jesus is King. But I started like seeing the recurring theme, and it was funny because Ebro and I think Nadeska and all them, they was talking about it on their show. But it's like all the features, they had like something in common, like trying to overcome. So I was thinking, okay, well, he made the Donda album to try to represent like overcoming. Maybe I'm thinking about it too much. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had to overcome that with his mom, and he obviously is still going through that. But maybe it seemed like all the verses like had that like same theme to it. Like, overcoming. I think Lil Durk had one on there talking about his brother or something like that. And all the other verses too. I can't think of all the people because they're not featured. And I ain't looked through the stuff on Tidal, but overall, oh man, Kanye, my boy, man. I hope he gets some help and continue to, seek therapy and stuff. But the rollout in itself, that was unnecessary, man. To be honest with you, I know what he was trying to do, or maybe I guess I got word from the hip hop side. I was watching like, he was trying to go to Atlanta or wherever else, Chicago, all the places he's from and stuff like that. I get it.
But it worked though.
No, it worked. It worked for a marketing standpoint, but from, how do I even say this? It was just too much. Like, it was like when you got the album, I think Nadeska said it too, and I felt the same way. Like, I was exhausted because it was so much leading up to it. Like, as a fan of Kanye, I was like he did one show and released the album in 2 parts, and maybe it might have had a better, receiving from people, but at the same time, like, it was just too much to me. But to rate him out of 5 mics or 5 MVP trophies, excuse me. Shit. Man, I gotta give him a 3. Just 3. 3 trophies, man. And that's my boy. So but I gotta be straight up, honest. Yeah, I give him 3 MVP trophies. And I ain't even heard the whole album yet. So
that's a damn shame. It's a whole week. We still could hear this whole damn album,
man. Every time I get in the car, I turn it over and analyze every song, and I'm just like, okay. Yeah. I'm telling you, he should. What if I was a marketing person for Kanye, but nobody tell Kanye nothing. I would have did Donda 1 on Sunday or whatever, and then I would have did Donda 2 on the same day Drake dropped tomorrow or the 3rd. You know what I'm saying? At least he want to compete with Drake or whatever.
See,
but
what I thought he could have did was down to 1 after he did the first show, down to 2 after he did the second one, and down to 3 after he did the third show.
You right.
It could have gave everybody enough time to hit up these 8 songs.
Exactly.
But
just as like I said, like we listen to music, but the average, I don't want to say average, this generation, like I feel like how they consume music is so fast.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is gonna get either bad reviews, which I haven't really looked at the reviews for the sake of the show, but like with streaming music and being able to pick each song, like I feel like it's not going to do well with this generation of how they consume music. Mm-hmm. So I agree with you, LaFrance. Like he could either done it 1 and 2, how I said, or even 3 parts, and that's even better. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, but yeah, I give him 3 MVP trophies, and I get out the way of this train track. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And book.
Yes. Okay. All right, people. The reviewee that you've been waiting for has been on scene, but it is now. What Skip say? It's my turn. Yeah, it's my turn. Okay. So what I got here, we're gonna play with cards. Okay. I'm really shuffling, and each card symbolizes something, and I will say what it means in comparison and contrast to his album. Okay. Play along, people. First card. Queen. That's actually a good way to start it off. You name this album for your mother. Okay, your mother's name, the Queen. I got it. Congratulations. I have nothing bad to say about that. Next card. The King. You did not show that you was the king with this album. Okay. You showed to me that you was a jester, a squire. Okay. You like Franz and Greg said, you did this tumultuous rollout and the delays after delays after delays and playing these fucking games when all we want is the music, man. I don't care about the musical chairs, nigga. Just the music and the chair I decide to sit in to receive into my audio eardrum. Next, you a motherfucking clown, boy. You're a goddamn clown. Like you joke too much. You play too goddamn much, man. I don't have time for this mess, man. Like, what's up with you, brother? I get it. Like, you just a weird ass nigga right now. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Book, real quick.
Yeah.
Nah, the Joker card made me think about this. They said once again, y'all need to watch that video of Ebro and Nadeska and I don't know his name. Anyway, but they said
Paul Rosenberg.
No, not that one.
Okay.
It's on Apple Music.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's on YouTube too. But they said when Drake hijacked SportsCenter, they said he said because remember Kanye put up the Joker thing or whatever on I guess he like they was beefing and he put up a Joker thing talking about some what do you say clown ass nigga he said something crazy to Drake. I don't know. Or he said square ass. He said I hadn't dealt with what he say square ass niggas like you all my life or something. He said I don't know. But anyway, what I'm trying to make is they said when Drake hijacked SportsCenter, it was supposed to be like Batman, Franz, when the Joker I guess did his
took over the little ship, the prisons and the boat, the prison transport.
Yeah. So and if you look at the writing, it looks like the same thing as the Joker. You know what I'm saying? When he wrote CLB, whatever the date. So I don't know. It was kind of crazy, but Ebro was like, so it might be a conspiracy theory, but it seemed pretty cool to me. So continue.
Okay. There ain't but 2 cards left. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't but 2 cards left.
I thought this nigga was shuffling the whole deck. You know what I'm saying?
No, I literally, while y'all was talking, I found them. I took the ones that I wanted. You know what I mean? I could do the clubs, but I like the spades because it's the high. You know what I'm saying? It's the high cards when you play this. So, we got the jack. The jack is up next. There was a time where I really thought you was a jack of all trades, but now you just a jackass, and I don't like you. And I was really hesitant to get this goddamn album. Luckily, I got YouTube Music. I'm paying for everybody's music. So I listen to shit that I don't think I would listen to. But bro, like, you don't excite me no more. Okay? You don't excite me no more. The only reason why I got the goddamn album to listen to it is because Shit, it popped up on my timeline. Other than that, nigga, I would have skipped it. Y'all heard me weeks ago. I was not excited for this nigga album. Okay. Last but not least, Ace. You didn't have an ace up your sleeve on this whole goddamn album. Actually, you had one. Okay. And that track was number 16. It's keep my spirit alive. That is the only track I felt like this is Kanye. Like the symphony of the beat itself, I was like, this is Kanye. That's your one. That's your ace in the whole. The rest of the albums, yeah. Okay. The first 3 songs, I count the intro as a song because you got it listed. Okay. Trash. Number 2, trash. You should be arrested. Fuck jail. You should be arrested. It's criminal for you putting Jay-Z on that whack ass beat. It sounded like you was whispering the whole goddamn time on that track. I didn't like it. Number 3 was garbage. Number 4, it started to, I was like, okay, Off the Grid. This felt like, you know what I'm saying, rest in peace to Pop Smoke. If Pop Smoke was alive, this was a track that I would hear his voice on. You know what I mean? Now, I don't know. Kanye's usually good at getting new up and coming talent to get on. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, you know, not necessarily to catapult himself, but, you know, to tap into that genre, that lane of listeners, that demographic.
Kanye be stealing people's shit, man.
Hey man, you know, okay.
You
know,
Chief Keef,
what he said?
It was one of them.
Okay,
right?
okay.
He did that. He did that to Chief Keef and Designer, both of them.
And Designer, sure.
Same shit. He stole their shit.
Hey, man.
I didn't even know. I forgot Designer had a thing of Panda by itself. Shit. I don't remember.
Yeah, he definitely did. Yeah, he hijacked that boy.
All I know is I'm highly disappointed with the album. I listened to it a couple times. You know what I'm saying? On my way to work, I made it all the way through all tracks. Contrary to what Franz was saying, I did not like the mix of songs on this album. It was confusing and conflicting at the same time. The Jesus song, it's not. Is it Praise God?
You talking about the 8-minute song? That song,
bro. Like, man, I don't want to hear that.
Which one?
It's a song that's 8 minutes.
It's like Greg. 8 minutes, Greg.
That shit, and it's all about Praise God. And I have never heard of a worse Praise God song.
Too long.
That's
too long of a track, brother. I'm not even seeing it on the thing now.
Yeah, I'm trying to look for it. You said it's 8 minutes.
It was 8 minutes, Greg.
I was sitting up here editing the last podcast, and I was like, this song long as fuck. Like, what the hell song this is, man? Like, damn. I'm like, turn this shit off. I had to switch to the next song. I'm like, man, what's going on?
I didn't like the features. You know, not necessarily not like the features. I didn't like that. There's a lot of stuff with the album I don't like, man. Like, dude, I need to know who's on what track because there's certain people I don't want to listen to. That's not my cup of tea. I would like to know before I'm just listening and I'm forced to listen to it. Like, I don't like that. You know what I mean? It's
number 17, Jesus Lord. It's almost 9 minutes.
Okay, yeah. You got also you had I don't understand how you take off Soulja Boy. I ain't mad at you taking off Big Draco. You know what I'm saying? He called you a hoe, you know what I'm saying, some other stuff, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not tripping about you taking off Big Draco. The one that kind of caught me off guard is obviously you removed Chris Brown from whatever record he was supposed to be a part of. Because according to the Shade Room, he said Kanye's a hoe.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
He's going in.
So
he was weird as fuck and stuff.
Yeah, like I don't understand how you take Chris Brown off a track. Now, only other thing I can think of, this is Def Jam. Okay.
Isn't Chris Brown on Def Jam?
I don't believe so. But their biggest female act that is affiliated with Def Jam is whom? Rihanna. Now, I don't know. I'm sure that them two individually are good, but still the optics. I don't know. You know, A&R's and music. Like, it's I don't understand all of that. Like, that could be something. You know what I mean?
Right. So I'm pretty sure Kanye and Rihanna are probably cool.
Yeah, we're not gonna put even though, you know what I'm saying, that's that, but we not gonna put Chris Brown on this album, or we'll take it out. Now, I also heard that Def Jam's the one that released it without his consent.
Yeah,
So there's a lot of stuff behind that I don't know what's true, but I just know I didn't like your album. And from your boy Book, that nigga, he don't even get that nigga get two. Can I get that nigga 2.25?
Ooh.
I don't think I can shade a quarter.
You can't say the quarter? Okay, I don't want to round up and get a nigga half.
You know,
give him 2.
Give him 2.5, Book.
I give him 2. I give him 2. I give him 2. Two trophies. 2 trophies. I didn't like it, man. I didn't like his album, bro. Like there's some beats I enjoyed, but just like the overall feel of it, I wasn't excited, man. I think for me, his best album was it The Graduation?
Which one?
The one with him and 50 Cent when they went head to head. It's Graduation, right?
Oh yeah, that's Graduation.
Hello, good morning, welcome to the good life.
Yeah, that's great. With one with T-Pain, yeah.
You think that's his best album, though?
I like that one a lot.
You don't think his first one, College Dropout?
You got D's Rosie Perez. Nah, I like that one.
I kind of like his first one with
like the first one
and all that stuff. Yeah, that's.
I mean, Late Registration was good too, but
Late Registration was good, but you got that song with Selena Johnson on Drop.
All Falls Down.
Yeah, that song still hit me. Her voice is like crazy on that song. And
it is.
I could just hear that. And, that's my
man.
shit right there.
Yeah, I might go download that and have a moment. You know what I'm saying?
Man, shit, you got me about to listen to that shit right now. Thinking about that. That's my shit right there. But y'all hear how we feel about the Kanye West album?
Yeah,
y'all talking about a little lackluster, but you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kanye. I mean, you got paid. They said he made millions of dollars on all them shows. So, I know it's a lot of stuff. It seems like extra, but they bought all that merch. They bought all the stuff. They sold it out every time. And it is what it is.
Hey man,
money, black man.
Yo, for our listeners, y'all know I'm very original. Avid listeners and watchers. If anybody pull out a card deck and try to do what I did, you tell them niggas suck my dick. I don't want nobody trying to jack my fresh. You know what I'm talking about? Jacking my fresh. Easily I impress.
They gonna jack that shit, man. You gonna have a nigga juggling cards and shit, man. This one, and then he gonna say the same shit you said. Man. That's just how it go,
Yeah, I know, man. You know what I'm saying?
You know where you saw it first. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. The originators, not the imitators. Holla at your boys.
Man, I seen something that we have to talk about that is so funny to me. I don't know if y'all heard about this. Did y'all hear about Bishop Sycamore High School?
No, not
Bishop's. No, and you know what? Nobody else has, because it's a fake high school. Bishop Sycamore High School.
Oh, really? No.
Yes, they had. It's a high school that played against a real high school on ESPN.
What?
It's a fake high school
that played against a
real high school on ESPN for like the high school. You know how they show the high school teams playing football?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like South Lake Carroll and all them?
Yeah. They wrote ESPN and said, yo, we trying to get our school some stuff. And they had this like, you know, them schools like Mello went to the high school, like
Oak Hill Academy.
Oak Hill. It was one of them schools. Nobody wanted to play them. So they said, we want to play anybody. So they played them. This fake high school was prized of junior college dropouts. Dead serious.
Are you serious?
Google it.
Wow.
They said.
Did they win?
Yeah, they played on ESPN. ESPN went for this, and they played this high school. What made it bad was they got blew out by the high school team.
That's what they get, man.
They got blew out. Yo, they said this high school has been going. This fake high school has been in effect for 2 years now. They said last year they was 4-0. No, they was 0-4. My bad. They didn't win a game. They said this year, before they got found out, they was 0-2.
Wow.
With the blowout against the team. What happened was this guy who has an active arrest warrant for him made up a BS high school, aka Bishop Sycamore. BS. That's the initial BS high school. Okay. He made this up. Contact ESPN, and what he told them is, this is y'all second chance. Like last chance you. This was their last chance to get to get to a college and get their joint.
Oh my gosh.
Unfortunately, them niggas couldn't win a game. And it wasn't ESPN who found them out. Shout out to the crack team at Complex who wanted to look up the school and go to the school and holler at them. They said when they looked up the school, they found a warehouse. They said, what the fuck is this?
Oh my gosh.
Man, I thought that was the most funniest story of all time, man.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga just played a couple weeks ago on ESPN and found out that they're BS high school. Please go check that shit out. Bishop Sycamore High School.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check that out.
They had a guy, it was a whistleblower from Bishop Seymour High School. He said the guy that was in charge, the principal, renting out 3 houses right next to each other. 30 niggas in them 3 houses sleeping on the floor. And he said one day, he said they was asking them why they didn't go to school. So one day they went to school at a library. That was their school day. And he said they went to school. It was after football season. They just went one day, and hey, it is what it is. Bishop Seymour High School. Hey, man.
Lord.
You get the dunk at the Millennium for that shit, boy. That's funny as hell, boy.
Yeah,
wow.
Oh, man.
And lost. Okay.
This is my last thing before we move on, man. I thought that was a hilarious story, but I had to tell it. But last thing before we move on, I got to talk about Hurricane Ida. It's a lot of people. If you don't know, I'm originally from Louisiana, specifically Houma, Louisiana, where the Ida storm went through, and a lot of shit is tore up right now, man. A lot of my family coming down here to get away from, because they don't have any power, they don't have no water, anything like that. I just want to give a quick thing to tell them, send our prayers and
most definitely
energy to rebuild. If you can donate, make sure some of your funds is going to Houma, Louisiana, Grand Isle, places like that. It's not always the places that you know of, like New Orleans, that need the money.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? There's some of these
more
towns,
cities and suburbs than that. You know what I mean?
Yes. Some of these smaller towns that are devastated by what happened in these storms that need that help. So if you can find anybody donating to specifically Houma, Louisiana, Houma, or Grand Isle, Louisiana, because that Grand Isle is towed down. Like, it ain't. I don't even know if they can rebuild. It's gonna take them a while to rebuild that shit. You know what I'm saying? If you can find it, anybody donating to them, and you choose to donate, and make sure that funds is going to those kind of places that actually impacted real bad, that was in the eye of that storm. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to throw that out there, man.
Right.
Book now what you got going on, shit?
Shoot, man. Just quick hits, damn, I put my cards up, but the queen of mine, she got a new job. You know what I mean? So I want to say shout out to you, Suki. Make sure, I give you your flowers as always, but, just give your flowers to these other people who don't even know you, but they could cheer for you as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's been a long, tumultuous time. You know what I mean? But blessings come when you need them most. You know what I mean? So I wrote something. I thought it was deep when I thought of it. So I'm gonna read it. I thought it was deep. I hope it come out and it sounds deep too. If not, then you know what I'm saying.
The good listener poet in training will make sure.
Yeah.
Let me
I didn't write no poem on this one. This is for Suki. you know, you had stepped off real quick, but she had got a new job, so
okay.
Out here, so just celebrating that real quick. And I was just saying, blessings come at the time that you need them most. You know what I'm saying? So I wrote, as in,
after you read George's
sometimes
book, I'm a freestyle mine for it. You know what I'm talking
about? Okay, that's cool, man. Yeah. It's just sometimes when hope is fading, that's when the faith and the blessing reveals itself. Most times we are off too quick to give in or give up in the moment. It's patience is a virtue, not patience will hurt you. So I just want everybody, just when things don't seem to be going your way or going awry, just, it's not the end of the world, just kind of stick with it, you guys had told me about that last week, with when I was on, man, fuck them. I still am on that type time. I need a little while before I decide to change my mind and alter my frequency and vibrations, because right now these motherfuckers, I don't understand why they don't like me the way I think they do, or they should. Okay, so that is what that is, you know what I'm saying? But I want to say shout out to her for that, man. I'm so proud of you, as always, you know what I'm saying? In the midst of all confusion and melee and what have you that surrounds our day-to-days, just always know I support you to the end. The second part of that is, your boy Book just be applying for stuff, not just be applying for stuff, but I put in for a position, actually two, because they're identical, but there were two openings. Prayerfully, I do receive this blessing. You know what I mean? I have to go by the words that I put forth as well. You know what I'm saying? Just understanding patience is a virtue. So trying not to get deterred, you know what I'm saying? When one door closes, another one opens. So that's what I'm doing right now. You know what I mean? So I'm not waiting for somebody to bless me. I'm going after mine on my own. You know what I mean? So sometimes you can't let it come to you. Sometimes you gotta chase it if you really desire it. You know what I mean? So doesn't mean that it'll always work out for you, but I mean, by George, you gotta try. You know what I mean? Yeah. So with that being said, man, this is these positions would actually take me to Iraq. Should I be able to actually get it? And the crazy thing about it is, when I was in Afghanistan, these positions, I truly feel favored right now. The job description itself looks like they copy and pasted it directly from my resume. I kid you not. It is the same intricate details that I did in Afghanistan, line for line.
Wow. Is it the same company?
Yeah, it's still with my company. Yeah, it's still with my company, but I won't have these leaders that I got now. That you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what's up with y'all, but I'm tired of waiting on y'all to you know what I mean? I don't have nothing else to prove to y'all. And I'm not applying elsewhere out of spite. Like, I just want what I want, and I'm going to get it some way or another. You know what I mean? So, with that being said, man, these jobs are back in air operations. Like I said, I did that with Floor when I was there for those 2 years. And I mean, down to the wire, it's literally what I did. So you cannot say, when I look at the job itself, nigga, I don't see words. I literally see my face in print. It's literally me, dude. And this is like that gives me, comfort and solace. Another thing that I saw today was they specifically, right? I saw this line today. They said for your education, right? They want you to have 5 years. I got all of that. The degree that they want you to have is an associate's at minimum, right? But they said an associate's in business administration. Okay. Now there's like business marketing, business management, and there's a lot of subdivisions of business that you can get a degree for. It just so happened that my black ass has an associate's in business administration. This is what I'm saying. Like, dude, if Jesus, God, if y'all are playing a joke on me right now, y'all are some hilariously painful, hilarious individuals. Okay, I just want to let that be known. But a lot of times, when I was talking to my folks about the job and the position that I put in for, they was like, well, baby, maybe this one's not the job that you're supposed to have. You know what I mean? Maybe what you're supposed to have hasn't revealed itself yet. I said, all right. So I tried to adopt that line of thinking. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then lo and behold, a week and a half, 2 weeks later, I see this. When I wasn't even looking for this, I was looking in Kuwait, and I happened to see Iraq pop, and I was like, oh, really? And I'm like, I don't want to get too high, you know what I mean? Even though it is literally me on the job description, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, yo, man, if I don't get this, man, I might just quit altogether and be like, I ain't got time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, come on. No. I gotta stay.
Reel it back in, bro.
I gotta stay. I got to. I have no choice. Right about that.
Yeah.
It took me a while to figure out okay. Yeah. No.
What's that commercial for us? Would they be not so fast? Not gotta be quicker.
Gotta be quicker than that.
So man. So shout out to Soup, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, that's it's big. It's actually going to be dealing with computers. You know what I'm saying? Good. So that'll translate better as well when she gets back to the crib. You know what I'm saying? Cool. And like I said, prayerfully, I secure this position, and I would love to be able to definitely have a 2-year plan for real, so I can come home and shit on these niggas. Be like, I told you 2 years is all I need. You know what I'm saying? If I stay out here, I need about 4, 5, 9. You know what I'm saying? If I can get there and the salary is what it is, then I feel a lot better. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to stay out here, forever, ever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm just taking it one day at a time, man, and I'm hopeful for the blessing that's in front of me. You know what I mean? So again, man, just people, even when it looks bleak, you know what I'm saying, just know that there's light at the end of the tunnel one way or another. All right.
That's it.
So that's that.
That's good, man.
Yo, yeah. Okay, my version. Write my shit down and send it to Suki here. Hey Suki, you getting to the money? Shit on these dummies. That's about all I got for her. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I wasn't in the mood, man. You're a fool, man. I had a whole stanza ready, and then you kept on talking about your shit.
Oh man.
Hilarious. Hey. On the telephone, oh, your manager mad? Your old manager mad? Chill. Sit back, relax. You know what I'm saying? So you can smoke the weed, the ganja.
Oh man.
Yo, real talk. I heard Greg was up there using my lines though.
What?
Weird.
Oh, come on, G.
Greg.
Damn.
You said you was gonna have a poem ready for the day.
Did I? I did.
Yeah, you did. Where's the poem, Greg?
I don't got nothing, man.
Yeah. And you don't think he used my shit? You don't think he used my shit? He ain't got nothing.
I'm good because I don't want the good listening project coming after me yet.
Greg, put me on.
Oh God.
Put me on, G.
Man, I gotta see how it is first. I started September. I think about 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Yo, show him the clip of what I would tell people, and then put me on.
I don't know if the poets will. I'll show them. I mean, for some giggles.
Watch this. Oh, you got shot in the head? Well, fuck it, my nigga. You ain't dead. Keep on striving. Keep on thriving. Keep on getting it. And fuck around getting that water, you can be diving. Man, put me on, G. That was off the top, though. That was off the top. Just think what I can do if I actually think about this shit, man.
Oh my gosh, man! I was gonna be crying, bro.
Oh man, boy.
But yo, shout out to them. I be clowning a lot, man. But shout out to that. That's some dope shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Whatever help people get through whatever they getting through in life.
Yeah,
man.
man.
Your mental is like your most important thing, man. You could be looking good, have everything you want in life, but if that mental ain't straight, boy, you would jump off a 50-foot building. You hear me? To your death.
Guaranteed.
Yeah, make sure you got that shit straight, man. But yo, Book, you had a topic for us, man.
Oh yeah, you got the clip?
Yes, sir. Let me go on.
Oh, load her up.
Women are technically sent to Earth to save men and domesticate them. Literally. But some men don't want to be saved. That nigga ain't want to be saved. He still belongs to the streets. I think.
Who is that?
She is Mariah the Mad Scientist.
Is she rap or sing?
Sing. Dope musician.
Oh, okay.
Hell of a talent. You know what I'm saying?
Is she signed, Book, or?
Huh?
I said she signed to a record label?
Yeah, she got a deal. She got an album out.
Oh, okay.
She got an album out. She dope. I advise everybody to give it a spin. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely better than that Kanye.
Scientist, that's her name?
Yes, sir.
Let me check it out. I'm listening up.
Yeah. I came across that, and I'm sorry, Mariah the Scientist, not the Mad Scientist.
Oh, I see her. I got it.
Yeah. I had came across that, and I found it quite peculiar. That women were sent to this planet to save men, to domesticate us. And, I really stopped right there. You know what I mean? I'm lost because I really want to know how y'all feel. But the second part of that is I want to know what planet y'all actually came from if you didn't originate from Earth. If you were sent to this planet to save men, where did you come from? What civilization is abroad out in space? Is that where what Jeff Bezos? That's his name?
Bezos.
Is this why Trump wanted the Space Force? You know what I'm talking about? Just got bitches on the planet that want to save niggas, save men. Like I don't understand. Like where did you come from? Now, if I don't even know if I didn't want to go first, but it seemed like I'm in there already.
Go ahead.
If I'm gonna say it like this, girl. If the people on your planet look like you, please send me a ship, send me a pod. You know what I'm talking about? Son Goku, Son Piccolo, Son Vegeta, I don't care. Send me to you because you is gorgeous as fuck. Now, I don't know what nigga you dealing with that don't want you to domesticate him, that don't want you to save him. You can save me 10 times over. Okay? You are impeccable. I am enamored. I don't know. I don't really care what you was talking about. I'm not in the streets. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't too much saving that you actually got to do for me. But I will combat this and say that I don't believe women are sent here to save men by no means. Or you've been created to save men by no means. Okay. Last time I checked, get my banner ready. Last time I checked, women don't have a song per se that identifies men as, this, that, and the third. Okay. Now your spokeswomen are who? What, Beyonce? To the left. Yeah, that's not really, you know what I mean? That could go for anybody. Okay. Rihanna, what is that? A round of applause? Yeah, that can go for anybody. You're so ugly when you're crying, please. Like, okay, we get it. You know what I'm saying? But us men, we have a song. It goes, butt, chicken, chicken head. You got that one. And then you got, is this Juicy J 3-6 Mafia? Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. I want to be saved. Now, if anybody's saving anybody. We saving you hoes.
I heard
Okay?
that.
Scrubs.
What about Scrubs? No. Scrubs, because
Scrubs is
we
a guy who thinks
no. We
she
came back.
literally said a guy.
We punched back with that. You know what I'm saying?
Pigeon?
We punched back with that when we dropped pigeons. No pigeons. You know what I'm talking about? Woo. Woo. We responded. You know what I'm saying? We didn't let that slide, and we did it on top of your beat. Okay. I don't believe. Again, I just don't believe women are sent here to save us. I really think it's the other way around. Because the history of man says we are the protectors, we are the providers. Okay, this the history of man. I'm not saying this is Book's thoughts right now. I'm just saying this is how history has set it up. Okay. The conquerors have all been men historically, as shown. So where have you been saving my species? From what planet you came? I really want to know, Mariah. I really want to know. I don't see how. If these niggas are still in the streets, y'all not doing a fucking phenomenal job. You're failing your task right now. Okay, that means you're not a great savior. If you was out there trying to save anybody and you failed, okay. So I don't understand it. What you mean domesticate? Like, how are we supposed to be domesticated? Because last time I checked, men look like men. Women are dressing a certain kind of way. Is that the domestication we're talking about? Okay. Because I'm all on the gram, you know what I mean? Like, I see what I see on the gram, and I'm not on the gram following, chicks who just wear little to nothing because it looked good. Like, I don't understand why y'all dress the way y'all dress right now. So if anything, I think us men are failing you, and we need to save you a little bit better than what we have done already, because somebody has convinced you that wearing little to nothing, no clothing at all, is actually acceptable. That's not the type of quality of woman that is ever going to have a man in her life. Not for the long haul. Okay. You need to do better. You need to cover it up. Okay. It's that simple. Not unless you are in the actual business of entertainment to dress like that as such. You don't need to be wearing that at all. Like, why is you? Some women have the bodies that it don't matter what they wear. It's splicky splack out. Okay. I'm sorry. I got to say this. I was actually gonna have the style of dress as one whole thing, but it kind of just ties in when I saw this clip. So we're talking about domesticated women. Again, back to your style of dress and why y'all think it's acceptable to wear extra tight clothes, extra short clothes, extra revealing clothes that have your titties hanging out, that have your ass cheeks bubbling, that have your ass cheek cuff hanging out, all that. I don't understand it. I have my horny moments where, of course, it looks good. You know what I mean? But I as a man don't appreciate seeing a parade of women. He's all right. He'll be okay. I don't appreciate when I see just a parade of women on the timeline just looking like this. And then it translates into the outside world because people think, other women that look to these, entertainers or, influencers, they start to dress like that as well. And it boils down to self-respect. You know what I mean? I really do. Like, I don't understand, like, what kind of man you think that you're going to receive in your life. You're going to get one of these niggas that's, shout out to y'all, the niggas in the streets. You know what I'm saying? But you not going to get I don't even want to say that they're not real men, but you're not going to get this man that you're talking about in your clip. And she wasn't dressed like that. I'm just trying to tie everything together. All right. But, y'all got to do a lot better if you talking about trying to save a nigga. Y'all got to do a lot better. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the blame is your fault because you think you be doing something and you ain't doing nothing. You just in the goddamn way sometimes. Okay, so just come on, man, get it together and do better. And I mean, I guarantee you, the man that you're trying to save, he'll save himself and then bring you along with him. All right, that's it.
I love when Book go on these rants. I sit here.
I'm
For
just
these
saying,
rants
man.
that Book go on.
I actually tempered that. I didn't go off. I didn't go as deep as I wanted to. I held back.
My new. But I guess I go, Greg.
I'm speechless. So you can drive, man.
I guess.
I covered your point. I covered your point, Greg.
No, I need a ban or two from us. I do not agree with Book.
We're gonna Thanos snap Dwayne. Get him out of here.
Please, Lord.
Oh Lord, y'all niggas are stupid, man.
I personally think. Shit, my stuff all out over the place. Okay, there we go. I personally think there's some truth in what you're saying, and I think it's some truth. That's all I give you. Some, not all of
some
what you're saying. Some but not. But less than some. Because the initial comment when she said women are sent here to domesticate, I don't know about domesticate if that's the best word, but I do think women are sent here. Women are here for. Look at, let me break this down, man. Women have innate power, not just talking about pussy. Women have an innate power, innate gifts that only women have, man. When you talk about women's intuition, only they have that. When you got a woman that's tapped into that shit, you know what I'm saying? They got that. When women, it's hard for me to say, man, because I believe women are if the women that you're talking about don't understand. Man, maybe they do. I don't want to say that either. That they don't understand they have this power, because they do. I think they do understand they have it. You talked about who all the conquerors were. Did you ever check why it was a need to conquer in the first place? Most of the time, it's over women.
Let me go back to something.
Battles and wars is over women. So who is really in power? Who is really in charge? If you watch Gladiator, if you watch, what's that movie with I think it was Gladiator.
Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe. That man was trying to get back to his wife the whole time.
Troy too, bro.
Women have an innate power that men seem to overlook when they in battle, but forget that that's the whole reason we here to begin with. I mean, it's you can say what you want, but a lot of stuff from just everyday niggas fighting to people getting shootouts to all kind of stuff start from the innate power that is a woman. That's the truth. Some people try to put other stuff on it, but you want to be fly, the nigga fly than me. Why does it even matter? Because the girls like him. That's innate power that they have that some men don't even understand what's going on. We equate it to we just trying to sleep with every woman. You know what I'm talking about? But women have a power and an aura about them that men that's attracted to that woman is attracted to. And it's hard to put in words about the power that a woman has. And I understand what you're talking about because you're breaking up the different type of women. And I think that's why I'm like, some banal, because I understand some women don't understand the power that they possess. So maybe they might go out and do certain things that you don't deem ladylike, but that's still the power that they possess.
Yeah.
I don't agree with you saying women intuition. I don't believe that's real.
It is.
No, women intuition is assumption. It's woman assumption. It's not intuition. What you think to be,
well, they gonna come for you.
That's fine. Let them come. No, there's no such thing as women intuition. It is woman assumption. Because intuition means you think that you know, and that is synonymous to an assumption. You don't have the fucking facts in your mind. You're thinking this is what it is. Stop calling it intuition and make it sound better. It is your ass assuming. There's no such thing as women intuition. Okay, women assumption. You tell me that, I'm good with it. I'm good with it. Don't hit me with no women intuition, because what you got? What? Your Peter tingle? Is that what it is? Is it your Peter tingle? Like, get out of here. No, that's not an extra sense. Okay, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Women,
we're not doing that.
Tell me to do it. I got it. I snap him.
Nah.
Okay, he back. He back small again. And look. Some people gonna think, yo, I'm capping for women and all that stuff. I don't need to cap for women. I'm married. You know what I'm talking about? I only care about one. Just to be totally honest, if I can check that shit up, I only care about one. But I really, honestly, and truthfully believe that women have a certain power and it's something about a woman that they possess, man.
I'll give you that.
Yeah,
I will give you that. I will agree with that.
Okay.
There's something about a woman. I'm not up here. Listen, women, you can still come for me, and I'm not backtracking anything that I said. I meant every fucking word. When have you ever heard me apologize on this show? Never. Today ain't gonna be the day, nor will next week. All right. So just keep looking. You know what I'm saying? Let that intuition kick in and see if you think I think what you think is gonna think that I'm gonna think is gonna happen, because it's not. Okay. What I'm saying is that women, I do believe that you are held to a high regard. Okay, to the Most High, in the right eye. Okay, and I don't think our lives as men would be as full without you by our side. You know what I mean? So again, like Franz said, it's definitely not about the pussy. Like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you're young, when we're young men, we want to fuck. We just want to do shit. You know what I'm saying? Mostly.
When you're young, you can see yourself doing it with anybody. It don't. I mean, any woman.
There's no limit, and I've damn near done just that. Like,
it don't matter.
I got some on my belt that just y'all never gonna hear about. You know what I'm saying? Is what it is. I can't be, and I'm not one of those like bag and brags. You know what I'm talking about? Like, yo, nigga, I'm not a bag and bragger anyway. You know what I'm saying? So, I would just tell y'all, like, you know what I'm saying? I was out last night, or I did whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not about to sit here and tell you who that joint was with. You know what I mean? So, contrary to belief, men don't gossip like that. You know what I'm talking about?
That's not true.
Well, not my niggas. I don't know about other niggas.
I know some niggas that be talking shit too. That's not true either. We can't lie.
When you talking to them niggas in the street that she trying to domesticate, okay? You're not talking to niggas that's already about, you know, taking care of what needs to be taken care of for the most part. You know what I'm saying? So again, I'm not a bag and bragger. And I was actually talking to these older women today. And they said, you know, men, we love to conquer. And the reason why we cheat. I'm going on a tangent. I'm everywhere right now. Actually, I'll save that for another time. I'm not even gonna mix that. I'm not even gonna mix that dialogue into this. You know what I'm saying? But just know we're gonna talk about that too. We're gonna talk about what your species said. Your species told me this. Okay. Why men cheat. And how they feel about men cheating and what they would do if their man cheated. We're gonna talk about that. So hey, y'all don't get mad at me.
Y'all don't get mad at me. For next week. That's next week right there.
It's already there, baby. It's already there.
I want
y'all gonna be bad back-to-back weeks. That's all right. Y'all gonna be bad back-to-back weeks. I want to hear what the boy
G Buddy got to say about this, man.
Talk to me, G. How you feel, man? Because y'all still haven't identified what planet these women came from. I want to know.
I got a couple.
You alien? Where you came from?
Yeah. First, I want to say it again. but I do not agree totally with my brother Book. So women,
That's fine. I'm
do not
used
come
to
for
it.
me. I might change G Spot to G Shout Out to women. Just what the one what he was saying, just to balance it out. And also, I believe God is a woman because of the power that women hold to create life, to hold
Omnipotent
life.
beings, indeed.
So that is my personal opinion, and this is just how I feel about it. But referring back to what LaFrance was saying, and he explained it, but it's an actual term called the divine feminine. Actually, I think shout out to Mac Miller, rest in peace. I think he actually had an album called that, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm just going to read the definition. It's a noun. It says it's universal and inherent energy, a counterpart to divine masculine, with all mankind that manifests through an individual's thoughts, actions, and beliefs. And to follow up on that, I think there's actually a book called The Divine Feminism, if I'm not mistaken, too. But yeah, so I hear what Book is saying, and the thing is, I feel just like everybody, men or women, there's a maturity that you have to go through. You're either gonna go through it and hopefully better yourself, or stay at the same level, or even go down. And as you get older, hopefully you would learn that wisdom and gain that knowledge and mature and better yourself and have that evaluation for yourself, like we talked about earlier. But it goes for women too, though. It really does, But yeah, that's all I gotta say. I don't gotta say nothing else.
I like the point that you made, though, G. I do like the point that you made.
Yeah.
When speaking towards as we age and the maturity factor, giving our age group, obviously, you know what I mean? We've already been through, but even back then, I don't think we kind of fell victim to a lack of maturity. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think we all kind of walked with our heads high, not cockiness or anything like that, but just knowing the right and wrong and actually how to move. And I attribute a lot of that to our upbringing and our parents, for one. You know what I mean? Just giving us that guidance. You know what I mean? Being positive role models. And just kind of showing us how to do things and how to prepare for the real world. And I do have to consider or take into consideration, the age group that this woman falls into. You know what I mean? This new age of man, just like there's a new age of woman that's out there. You know what I mean? Like, these are the type of men that you're dealing with that are, close to your age. And yes, it's different than when we grew up. You know what I mean? But I really do believe that if we were in that timeline, like our demeanors and our aura and how we are personality wise, if we was in that timeline, that's not even something that would even come out her mouth. You know what I mean? If more men were like that. And I said, I think that nowadays it boils down to that. So, I can't necessarily penalize her for that, but I take the age equation out of it completely. I just look at it as a whole. Okay, you're not just talking about who you talk to your age. It's for everybody.
Right.
Because say if she was in her 30s and she said that, like, what? You see what I'm saying? I have to still answer it the same way that I'm answering it now. So again, that's just a little caveat for everybody wondering why I answer the way I answer. It is not an apology. It's hopefully an explanation so that you understand why my mind works and processes at the speed that it does. Okay.
I feel you, Chief. I feel you.
That's it. But shout out to you ladies, man. Shout out to you ladies. I'm not about the dog. I'm not here to dog you at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I say a lot of stuff and it's just how I feel. And when I say stuff, I try to make sure that I'm respectful and tasteful, whether you dislike the flavor. But I try to make sure that, what I'm saying, like, yeah, what I'm saying, you might not eat red meat, but that's what I prepare. You know what I mean? So,
Right.
again, I used to be like bitch hoes, fuck, all that type shit. If y'all been paying attention to me, I've faded away from that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've tried my best to do what I said. You know what I'm saying? Be more respectful, but still talk my shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking shit for the views and the likes, or just telling you how I feel. At the end of the day. But there's a way that I can express myself, without calling anybody out a name just for shock value. I'm not here for that. You know what I mean? So
they know it ain't no big deal, Chief. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know. But we get new people who tune in all the time. So man. This be the last time I explain myself, though. So if you get a bitch host slut on the next one, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you, go back to last week's man. Find an episode. There's one out there that exists where I had this talk. I ain't gonna keep having it, goddamn it.
I think that man, we had a good talk, man.
We did, man, all the way through.
I enjoyed it, man. Like always, I love chopping it up with brothers, man. You know what I'm talking about? It's always good. Before we leave out of here, of course, we have to jump to the G spot. But now, what's up, G?
G shoutouts tonight.
Oh, the G shoutouts today. Let's get it.
First and foremost, I want to give a shout out to Suki. Like Dwayne said, that is our sister. We wish her nothing but the best. Everything she puts her hands to. So we pray for you always and want the very best for you, and you mature in your divine feminism. Also, second, not last, for sure, 3 princesses coming up as young ladies. My goddaughter being one of them. Shout out to them. Cameron, Leilani, and Layla for making the SE Lee volleyball team, the A team. Not B team, the A team. You know what I'm saying? Top notch. That's how we do around here. Producing stars. Shout out to, I know it's about the women, but shout out to Trey too. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him too. But yeah, man, I just want to shout out to him, man. Like I said, Suki, for sure. We wish you nothing but the best in everything you put your hands to. And Cameron, Leilani, and Layla. Shout out to y'all.
Dope.
Shout out them strong women. Shout out them strong women.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Those divine creatures.
Man.
From a different planet. Shout out to y'all.
God is a woman.
Oh, I believe that. I believe it so. The way that you put it, I believe it so, brother.
I'm telling you.
I believe it so.
What you got with these people before we get up out of here, man?
Man, nothing much, man. I think they think I said enough today. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look here. Now, if y'all want to be some sour grapes, just crush it up and go drink some wine. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all be all right. Because sour grapes is wine. Y'all do know that, right? Yeah. So it's a play on words, Greg. I'm telling you.
Hey.
Whine about it, cry. Like, I don't care, man. Grow up. Grown man podcast. Real shit, man. Real shit. Shout out to everybody, man, woman and child. We appreciate everybody. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, tenfold. And remember, just stand your ground, be strong, and continue to strive for greatness. You know what I'm saying? I know that's LeBron says that a lot, strive for greatness, but I mean, you really gotta walk in your truth. You know what I'm saying? You gotta walk in your faith, and you gotta believe in what it is that you can't see, because it does exist. So for everybody, man, just continue to be great individuals. You know what I'm saying? Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Continue to be a blessing to those in need and those that you don't even know that do need. Franz spoke on it earlier. You know what I'm saying? The Louisiana with Hurricane Ida. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. With Hurricane Ida, man, just, hey, you know what I mean? We're not asking nobody to donate a house. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're just looking, you know, just some essentials. If you have extra, you know what I mean? Just kind of put yourself in other people's shoes for once. You know what I mean? Out here, I've donated to a group of individuals. I have to practice, you know, OPSEC, of course, so I can't say too much. But, you know, we are aware of what the world events are, especially in the Middle East. And I guess y'all could put one on one together without me having to say too much. But I looked in my closet, you know what I mean? And I looked at some stuff that was there that is just hanging up. It looks good because my closet is full. You know, all my hangers got something on it. But what am I really doing with it? You know what I'm saying? Like, let me get rid of it. You know what I mean? So these people need it now. It's not about I might use it. People need it now. Mm-hmm. So I mean, just, you know, if I'm like that, I literally would give somebody the shirt off my back if I really felt that they needed it. You know what I mean? So again, just, you know, think about more than just yourself. When you recognize things that are in your power that you can be a difference maker in, you know what I mean? So everybody just shout out, man, and, you know, continue to move forward, like I said, man. So appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Ladies, I love y'all. No need to get upset. I love y'all. All right. Just let me have my time. Y'all will be okay. Because y'all gonna say men ain't shit. Y'all might be referring to me. I don't know. I don't care. But see, that's the difference. That's the difference. You ain't got to get mad. Just be like, that nigga don't know what the fuck you talking about. That's all you got to say. That's all you got to say. So love y'all. Appreciate it. Salute.
Yes, man. Absolutely.
Shout out to Book. He said a lot. You know what I'm talking about? He said some good stuff, said some bad stuff. Women that didn't like it, that's up to y'all. You know what I'm talking about? You're going to have some hate mail coming. Shout out. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. You know what I'm talking about? Let us know how you feel about this podcast, man. If you think we full of shit, by all means, tell us we full of shit. Hey, if you like what we said, you know what I'm saying? Tell us you like it. But if you specifically don't like what Book said, say I didn't like what the fuck Book.
They gonna tell you, Fraud. Don't worry about that.
It's good. We have more than one way. If you don't want to share, subscribe, or comment on the video, hit us up on Instagram at the MVP_podcast. Let us know how you feel over there, or you can email us at mansviewpodcast@yahoo.com. Let us know what's happening. Yeah. Also, if you're in the game, follow us on Twitch and Facebook Gaming at MVPODCASTGAMING. That's where we be at. That's the handle. That's how we get down. You heard? Yeah. But thank y'all for tuning in. It's always good to come down, sit down, chill with my brothers. You know what I'm talking about? Now it's time for me to get the family. And thank y'all for tuning in. Until next time, peace out. You heard?
Y'all know what it is. You know what it is.
You heard?
Pray for me. Pray for Book. Do everything I can.